Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hannah Fry's Cocktail Hour. Make sure you're wearing headphones for the best possible experience. This should be your right ear, and this should be your left ear. Today we are going to be making a classic, the mojito. The mojito is a very simple list of ingredients, starting off with a cut lime. You want to take half a lime. As I'm cutting through it, the smell of freshly zested lime is filling the room. Neatly slice it into 4 pieces and plop them inside your glass. Add to that around 10 fresh mint leaves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. The next step is to take your pestle and crush all of the oil out of those deliciously fresh mint leaves and get lots of juice out of your limes. By the end, you want to have created a delicious fragrant pulp in the bottom of your glass. The next stage is to add some sugar. You have some options here, but if you want your mojito to taste as delicious as possible, I recommend just ordinary white caster sugar. Two teaspoons will do, a little more if, like me, you have a sweet tooth. Get your pestle again, and off you go. Next, it's time to throw in some ice. Crushed ice is best, but if that's not available, normal ice will do. Just fill your glass all the way to the top. Now it's time to add your rum. Be as generous as the occasion deserves. Next, take a standard cocktail spoon and give everything a good mix in together. Finally topping off with a good splash of soda water. One last little stir. And your mojito is ready to drink. Cheers. Ah, delicious.
Hello, today I'm going to be making an ASMR Curious Cases cocktail. Now it's important that you put your headphones on for this, and just so that you know, this is your right ear and this is your left ear. So here we go. I'm going to be making a Curious Cases Old Fashioned, which is a delicious drink. So the first thing is I need a whiskey tumbler, which I've got right here, and you need a spoon And then the ingredients, which are a bottle of bourbon, some bitters, I'm using Angostura bitters, some sugar, preferably soft brown sugar, or maybe demerara, lots of ice, and then I like a cherry on top. And the first step is to take some bitters, Angostura bitters, which comes in a bottle like this, and I'm just going to take the top off. Take my glass and just get a big dash of bitters in there. And the next stage is a big teaspoon of brown sugar. 1 spoon there. That goes in my glass like this. I'm going to put a dash of whiskey in there to dissolve it. And I'm going to do a long stir so that's all dissolved. It takes a long time to dissolve all the sugar. Whiskey and sugar. I am getting tingles here, but it's not from the ASMR. It's because it's delicious. It's 11 o'clock in the morning in Studio 60 CD at the BBC, and I'm making an old-fashioned. Okay, that will do. And the next stage is to add a whole handful of ice, which I've got here in an ice bucket. So, ice. I'm going to use my hand instead. Nice. Give that a stir. And the next stage is to fill the glass with another big slug of whiskey. Now I've got a drinks measure, but I'm going to free pour, because that's how you make a proper old-fashioned. So that goes in. Stop. Give it another stir to make sure all that sugar is dissolved. I'm going to add a little bit more ice. And then the final touch, which not everyone likes, but I do, is to put a cherry in. Now these are cocktail cherries with stem. A little bit of the syrup to go with it. That goes in the glass, and give it a stir. And that is my Curious Cases Old Fashioned, which I'm now going to taste. And that is absolutely perfect. Cheers.